Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode, we're going to see if the tires will take air and see if it'll move under its own power. Hasn't done that in a long time. This car's parked in here so tight I almost can't get in the driver's side of the car. Got to move a few things. I only got one tire that's like really flat. It's over here on the back, so fortunately it's easy to get to. So, oh, and guess what I have? Gasoline. Some idiot forgot that last time. So, drag the old compressor over here. See if this crunchy little thing will hold air. How many years do you think this has been collecting dirt? Alright. See if we get lucky. Oh, hey, look. See moving. I'm shocked. Maybe this old car does want to run. Now if I can not blow this off in my face. This is not a tube type tire, so I'm surprised it took air. Still taking air. Okay, got a pretty good gash in it right here. I believe that's all I'm gonna trust it with. Go shoot a little bit in that front one. Got my little roll around compressor here. Get this thing running. Stuff like that sort of thing I'll be doing on this car. A whole bunch of stuff, getting it roadworthy again. Probably gonna be a while before it hits the street. So I need to try to get the window down, get some dust off that window there, the windshield. And get that in the driver's seat. Man, this thing is dirty. I have to get this thing wet. That's about all I can get it open. Whew. This thing smells dreadful. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go get something wet, wipe this down. This will be the first test drive this car's had in a long time. Providing that it'll go in gear. I don't know if transmission got water in it when we got a flood. If it did, it ain't going anywhere. Transmission fluid and water don't mix. Windshield. All right. The last Oklahoma inspection was 1984. The year I was born. If that's the month, I was 5 months old when this car was last on the road. Okay. All right. So just lay my right there. Get the critical component that I forgot last time. Internal combustion engines work better with something to combust other than air. Air-fuel mixture ratio doesn't have much fuel in it, but it has to have a little. Fumes won't get it. Just ask this car. Alright, I've got at least a half a gallon now. That's probably enough if it'll go into drive to get around the block at least. Well, I guess I'll see if she'll start again. Carburetor has no gas. Better prime it. Primer. That ought to make a good backfire. Okay, guess I should see if we got anything on the transmission dipstick. It's low. Doesn't appear to have water in it though. Don't smell too pretty. Okay. Well, I'm going to reach in there and see if it'll light off. I don't have my screwdriver back here, so hopefully the idle's still close. Better hook my coil up. I have to do some troubleshooting on that pretty quick, figure out why I'm not getting full 12 volts. bad. I do believe she wants to go for a drive. Took it off the fast idle too quick. Well, let it warm up for a minute and then we'll jump in there and see if it'll go in gear. Alright, we're in the car. Nasty, dirty car. Got oil pressure. She's running. I wouldn't say running great. Now, as I recall, the only brakes this thing has is the park brake. I'm afraid to kind of push it. I don't know if it's actually going to come back up. See if she got any gas. I think it's idling a little slow. See if it'll go into gear. If it does, it's probably immediately gonna die. Probably not warmed up yet. Nothing there. Dipstick's probably showing about a half a quart low, so that's probably what's keeping it from it. Ooh. She ain't warmed up yet. All right, I'm gonna go get some transmission fluid. Well, I added some fluid. I'll jump in there and start it, see if that's enough to make it go into gear. It didn't bump or clunk or anything, so. And if it will go into gear, I'm gonna roll it out of here. First time under its own power in many moons. you see that? It drove. Smells like she's a little warm. Got a little smoke chugging out of there. A little blow by maybe. This is going to be a pretty short run. Top hose is warm. Put my gloves here so the hood don't latch. Check out these minty floorboards. Well, be her first drive in who knows how long. That shop building way back there is where we're going to try to get. With any luck, this car won't wind up dead halfway there. In gear. Let's record our mileage at the start of the trip. Oh man, we're moving. We're moving. I would not say the acceleration is brisk. I'm just barely rolling into it. Seems to roll okay. My concern is that she's gonna get smoking hot real quick. Feels like the transmission's slipping a little. Probably still a wee bit low. Man, what a heck of a way to spend a nice Saturday afternoon. No temp lights or anything yet. Don't forget I got no brakes. Huh, there's Ricky's truck. We worked on the exhaust flexible connector earlier. She smells nice and warm. So I believe I'm gonna roll it back to the hacienda real quick. And by quick I mean slow. Definitely feel like the transmission fluid's a little low. In all likelihood, the transmission's gonna have to come out and get resealed. This long off the road, it's not likely that it's not gonna just start puking out of every seal that it's got. It's gonna come in a little hot. Don't want to bog down the yard and get stuck. This car hasn't rolled this fast and on its own in 30, 40 years almost. Oh man, we're flying now. I'm gonna drive this dude right into its parking spot where hopefully it won't burn down. Oh boy. Hey. Still has a factory door open buzzer. Ah. Minty. Now open the hood, see if we're on fire yet. Got a little smoke trapped under here. Idling smooth. Still got a little lifter chatter going on. Little smoky smelling. Don't sound too bad. It's not really smoking out of the exhaust. That's freaking awesome. Well, probably over the next day or so, I'll do a couple of heat cycles on it. Start it, let it run for a minute. They work better with gas. Just a rolling smoke. Well, I'm gonna kill it. Oh, now it's getting voltage through the key. I guess the electrical stuff's trying to come back to life too after all these years. Still no dash lights. Sweet. That's awesome. Definitely got some gurgling going on in the cooling system. Water pump's probably a big old chunk of rust. Definitely is warm in there. See it just kind of chugging and bubbling. Radiator's warm though. I believe I'll just clear the area for a few minutes in case that thing pops off. But I think she's been seeping oil down all over it for a while. Been baked on there for a minute. I'm baking it back off. Well, I gotta admit this went a lot smoother than last week. Let's see, how many years has that been since it's had a test run? Well, I'm 37, so 37 years. Well, hope y'all had some fun. I did. It's gonna be fun building this car, or trying to. If the motor doesn't work out, I've debated on putting a big block Buick in it. Obviously, LS swap's always on the table. But anyways, thanks for joining me.